Yeah. You back with another episode of Take Me Out This Chat. It's Bucky, Chef Marv, and the homie Jeez.
What's good, y'all? What up?
What's up?
Talk to me.
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
I can't call it.
How was your week, man?
Oh,
you know
man.
Third week in a row?
Amazing.
Oh, this is the third week in a row already?
Yeah, we gonna punch them in their face every week, man.
Hey, listen, man. Last week, I think, was fire. Listen, y'all keep liking, keep sharing. But subscribe, yo. Like, go to our YouTube and subscribe for us, man. Like, look at the whole episode. We just dropped snippets on IG.
Yeah.
Come look at the whole thing. The last week's ending, I think, was dope as shit. So,
Facts.
talk
I
to me.
fucked with last week's episode.
Hey, man, you say you fuck with Take Me Out This Chat. All it takes is for you to like, comment, and subscribe. That's all we ask you, fellas.
Sir.
Ladies, you know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Take Me Out This Chat. That's on YouTube as well as IG and or Facebook. Or all three if you really fuck with us.
Yeah.
Facts. All of it.
Hey, but without further ado, let's jump into the topic of the week. Expectations. Expectations in relationships. How y'all feel? You know what I mean? Do y'all got expectations?
I think everybody should have expectations. But realistic expectations.
Yeah, so what would you consider to be some realistic expectations?
I mean,
you might
just not no outlandish shit. You know, I don't want nobody talking about, I want a nigga to take care of me and do that. Come on, shorty. Like, be realistic. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying?
But, I mean,
like, come on.
Is that a realistic expectation?
I just threw that out there. But but you know, I just think, just have realistic expectations. Some people
why isn't that realistic?
For a nigga to there's some niggas out here that do that.
Is taking
but
care
who wants to build a relationship off of just taking care of someone?
Yeah, I mean,
like I'm keeping it all the way. Like let's talk about.
So when you say realistic, what are your expectations?
My expectations in a relationship.
In a relationship, yeah.
I mean, I think, like we talked about kind of last week, like healthy you got to be able to communicate, you know. I think talk to each other when things is going wrong. Yeah, you got to communicate. You got to be a fun person. You got to have your own bag. You got to be on your own grind. Like, I mean, there's a lot. I think I have high expectations. I'm going to keep it a bean. Like,
do you expect your mate to grind as hard as you grind? Like, or to have the driver you have, or kind of be similar in nature?
I don't, cause I'm me for me. Like I'm me for my own reasons. Like that person's got to be. We just got to match. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your expectations?
My expectations?
Yeah.
My expectations change a lot.
That's a hard question to answer, bro. Like, you put me on the spot a little bit, but I ain't really know how to answer that because it's like
expectations are forever changing.
Yeah, you know, I read something where they say people change every like 18 months. I don't know how true it is, but I'm gonna pay attention to it more now. Like, I want to kind of see.
You know how, like, when you get into relationships, you might have some expectations, right?
Or not right away. I think when you dating somebody,
but you're feeling it
because you're trying to bag that person. You're trying to secure that person. You're trying to date. You're trying to be with that. So your expectations may not be, but y'all are having fun. So what you're getting, you may think is supposed to remain throughout that relationship. But
I don't think
that's where the expectations come, bro.
As far as not having expectations, I think there's men and women that both have expectations right away. Like, right away. That way to the point where, like,
they're probably still living at his mom's crib type
you out
shit.
From the rip. Yeah, from the rip.
But I know niggas that still live at home that be bagging Jones, bro.
It ain't even just that. Like, when you first get into a relationship, we all have natural expectations of how we see our potential partner before we even meet that person, right? Mm-hmm. And then, like, when you get into a relationship, your expectations may change based off you getting to know that other person.
Right.
So, like, you might have had an expectation like, oh, I want a joint that's like this, and that. But you start dating a chick that is
total opposite.
But the chemistry is that you're still feeling shorty. So
I think you're
willing to change your expectations because you're feeling the situation.
That's what I mean about the whole taking care of somebody. Like, who wants to build a relationship off take care? I'd rather build it off of, I'm feeling shorty. Like, shorty is a good vibe, for real.
No, but that's where it comes in the forever changing expectation, though, is something simple as that. Like, you have an expectation of what you visually like, what visually stimulates you, and then you start talking and dating someone that's completely the opposite.
You might get into a relationship and, like, you might be like, I need sex this many times a week, right? But you get into a relationship with this your partner, and they're just not as into sex as you, but you're not willing to scrap the relationship because so you adjust your expectations. Like, okay, I can live with this. And
do you talk about expectations though? You think that's important to talk about?
Yes, that's part of communication. Yes.
So
I mean, that's communication. Like, you know, if she's not fulfilling what you're expecting, before you just say or get aggravated, you need to communicate that.
I don't know if y'all answered me, but do you think it's wrong to have expectations?
No,
not at all. You should have expectations.
There should be expectations from the rip. I think both partners should have expectations and to be able to communicate those expectations. But my question to you guys are, even when those expectations are communicated, is it fair to hold people to your expectations?
I mean, if you communicate them, it depends on how that conversation went. If they accepted it and was like, all right, cool, like I'll do that, then yeah, you should hold them to it. But
like
at the same time, man, I think I'm gonna keep it a bean. That conversation you have about them will basically direct how that shit goes.
All right. And I mean, and I don't want it to make it sound like it's just one way. I'm talking like even finances. Like you might get in a relationship with someone and they might have an expectation where they want to make more, so they're rising and achieving more, and in the same breath they're like kind of poking at the bear, trying to get you off, put some fire on your ass to to move and motivate. Is it fair for them to hold you to that expectation?
Like I said, I think it stems on that conversation. If y'all had a conversation and he was like, yeah, continue to push me, let's motivate each other, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Hell yeah, you supposed to hold somebody. You have to have somebody there. Holding somebody accountable is I think is like something people that love you do.
Right.
That care about you do. Like if somebody's holding you accountable, that's because they want to see you do better.
We all have our limits. So you're always going to draw a line in the sand on certain things.
Right.
Like you ain't going to rock out with somebody that's cheating on you.
Right.
Everything else about the relationship could be cool.
Right.
But like, you know what I mean? Like if you know she dipped out a couple times on you, like, but can you live with that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you live with your significant other cheating on you?
No,
I couldn't.
Because that's not part of your expectation.
That's just some low value type shit though. Like if you know somebody's cheating on you, and if you choose to accept that, that's on you. But
on a consistent basis, like if they're not striving for change,
that's some low value shit.
That's some shit. Because to be completely honest and transparent, like I can't sit here and say that if I found out my wife cheated on me, that I'm just automatically be like, nah, we can't be together. Yeah, it's been so much time put in and things.
We had this convo.
It's kind of difficult to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm done.
Let's talk about this though. Like when it comes to the whole dating thing, like we talked about dating up and dating down because I don't think Chef saw the video, but me and you talked earlier about that video. Old head was kind of coming at Shorty, but her expectations on being able to just bag some 6-figure nigga that was just getting to the bag out here type shit. When she called herself a 5 or something, which she called it herself. Like she made her own judgment on herself. That was crazy. But what do you think about dating up and dating down? Like, is that a double standard where men date down and women won't date down? They only want to go after niggas that they know are doing better than them.
No.
Well, no. There's two things to that. First of all, I feel like men most of the time do date up. It's just, I don't know.
You feel men date up?
Yeah, the nature of the beast. Not talking about finances. I'm not talking financial all the time.
We're going to go into the other part of that, but go ahead.
Like, I'm talking more times than not, I feel, well, I mean, I'm not saying all, but I feel like most of the time men are dating someone that's, their significant other looks better than them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless on how you feel you
So
look.
You're talking about looks?
Yeah, like their lady might, like I feel like men date up as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying? I do. But on the other side, if we're talking finances, depending on the circle, it could be females date up on that end. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I feel is completely fine. But yeah, it's what
I see what you mean about the niggas, because we talked about that too. Like, ugly niggas do bad Jones.
Yeah, like I just, like, I you know how I feel. I feel like any man has a chance with any female.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the whole mindset of dating up. Like, I just feel like, for the most part, most men their significant other looks better than them. So like it's not nothing new.
Even like the shorties, they probably make make more money in some cases too, because it's like, you know, nigga might be a street nigga like you talked about.
Right,
like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or even just he might not. Like we ain't all a street nigga. I'm not a street nigga, but
no, I'm not at all.
You know what I'm saying? He might just be a working man, but like you said, like men will date up. Do women date up? Or women date down? I'm sorry. Do women date down? They gonna date a nigga below them that live at his mom's crib, sleeping on the couch? They might fuck that nigga. Excuse my friend. They may have sex with that person,
right?
But they not going like that. Ain't no.
They
nigga.
want to take them serious.
You had a good point right there, because you know, a woman might be attracted to a man sexually,
facts,
and she'll use him for that purpose, but won't take him serious in a
relationship,
sense of like our wife, you know what I mean?
He's husband material.
Yeah,
she'll wife him. She'll wife him because in that type of situation, she'll be wifing.
You know what I mean? Because that's what dating is. A lot of times you start dating or talking to somebody, and you know you're having sex and you're having fun, like you said, but you're also seeing.
Do they got those certain qualities that could be like, can we settling down? Can I build? Build. That's important.
Am I willing to put myself in a situation where I'm willing to move forward with this person when you see certain red flags and different things that might like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But also with females, it's difficult because, you know, like we talked about, like when you become a lot of times you become sexually involved with females, they're also emotionally attached.
Facts.
So, you know, sometimes a lot of maybe their expectations or their standards can go out the window because this woman's been sleeping with you for the last 6 months, and you know what I mean? Like,
but don't get it twisted. Like we're putting them in a vulnerable state as well because we're probably feeding them some shit. Nah,
you know,
I got you.
Saying all types of crazy shit.
I mean, let's be real. It ain't just
you're
sex.
feeding
like,
them whatever, but
there's
there's still red flags for what her expectations are of dating. What we said down.
Well, she'll be dating down or up. I guess it'll be dating down if she.
I don't understand the whole dating down.
If she knows you got red flags.
I mean, like for shorties out of your league, like we talked about it. Like keep it a bean.
What makes
like,
a shorty out of your league?
I don't know.
I don't feel like no bitches out of my league. I don't care about.
I agree 100% with you, but. That's only when it comes to your confidence, like we talked about earlier. But like you said your young boy you was talking to, shorty was leaving him on red. That happens. That's part of the game now, dog. Like I'm keeping it a bean. Like that's all. You gotta know how to navigate through that because that's just a common thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you got.
I mean, we live in a world where social media, where people's inboxes are probably always
flooded all day. Like, niggas inbox DMs popping.
So like always full. So like the fact that you think that you're not gonna get left on red.
Yeah, you ain't the only nigga shooting that shot at all. Cause
it's laughable in this day and age. That's what social media
is about. This niggas firing away like back to back, double tech. Listen, back to back.
I mean, but you know that's kind of how the expectation go. What else we got as far as expectation go, Jeez?
I mean, they talked about not just finances, but you know.
What about? I got one. What about the expectation of your mate's size and shape and figure?
Yeah, that's what's next. Like the figure, the fatigue.
Is it fair to keep an expectation for your lady? Is it fair for them to keep an expectation?
I feel like it's fair to keep it. You know, that's subjective to the individual.
Right.
Like, you know, if you really stand on your expectations, it's fair for you to stand on those expectations.
That's one of them Jones. I don't really like, you know, that don't bother me that much. Like unless you just go from, you know, bad John to just you know, sloppy toppy.
It happens.
Nah. It depends. The relationship, obviously, the chemistry, how y'all talk, deal with each other, but for the most part, most niggas ain't gonna care about that.
Are you accountable as well? Like when you, like you said, the expectation, it might be a body shape or something like that, and you start seeing your mate slip and you don't say nothing. Are you accountable for that? Like,
how could you?
What do you mean?
How are you accountable though? Like, no,
because you got an expectation of what you
have
want
to worry
your lady to
about
look
yourself.
Like. All right, cool, but
you can't.
You're saying you got an expectation of what you want your lady to look like. You see that she's starting to balloon, and you don't say nothing. No, I mean being realistic.
Saying something is one thing, but holding yourself accountable, like how could you?
Because now you waited till she got to a point of where she's considered non-attractive to you any longer. So now you're like, I can't deal with it. But you never said that along the line. That's where I'm kind of going with it.
My thing with that shorty can snap back and you be like, whoa. That's why I said most niggas don't care about that, bro. Like I'm keeping it a bean, especially if you had a baby with shorty and all that. Like nigga, you not. Yeah, you listen, baby. You know what I mean? Like we good. Like don't worry, I like you exactly how you are.
I feel like, and I don't want to make this a racial thing, but I feel like black men don't always really care about that.
Nah. White men do.
White men,
they don't like them fat asses. I be like, damn, shorty got white. Like, ew, that is
like
disgusting.
I said, that's not for every. But like, you know how we be like, you know, shorty be like, man, I'm a little fat. What up?
Like, no, you ain't. You look out.
You know, like most
I never got that right.
Most niggas like a little belly, little.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Shorty, don't believe that niggas like that fit ab shit. We do like that, but niggas definitely don't mind the little belly, the little muffin top. You know, that is all good.
That definitely is all good.
Here at Take Me Out This Chat, we do not body shame.
This is a no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. This is a judgment-free zone.
None of us have any problems with none of that.
But you know, like I said, that's all subjective to the individual.
Yeah.
I mean, we cool with that. You put a little couple pounds when you had the baby, we can get it back, but
I don't think that's just high up on our expectation list. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
If that was
either.
higher on our expectation list, I could see one of us or some of us saying something about
just
it.
like money ain't. Like you said, like niggas don't care about how much money shorty make. If shorty was fit and then y'all had some kids been together a few years, you ain't caring if you gained a little weight. That shit don't matter.
Intimidated that females make more.
If niggas do care about that, then that's. I mean, to each his own, right? It happens. You're right. I can't say it don't, but niggas. Well, that ain't really. That's not really nothing strong you can build your relationship on.
Nah, that's
like worrying about those type of things. Like you can't build a strong relationship on that.
Those are all things that can be worked.
Yeah.
You can change
if y'all communicate well, you vibe well, like you have fun together, all that good stuff.
It's all about connection.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, it's all about connection. Like if you connect with somebody, you really genuinely fuck with somebody. And you care for them, you fuck with somebody, like all that extra shit.
Yeah, that's fire.
Them Jones is fire.
You can live and like I said, you can work at those things. Oh yeah, I mean we got the new mask.
Shout out to the young boys, Chaz Mask.
Yeah, shout out my nephew Chaz Mask.
The quarantine gear.
I just got a message I was showing the team. Just got a message of the new mask, the new look, man. These Jones is gonna be fire. These Jones is fire, man. Hey. Good luck, man. Good luck. This is a blessing. But I ain't mean to interrupt. I need to let you talk, brother.
No. I'm finished. Where we going to?
Expectations. We still on expectations. Like that's a major topic, man. Like it's first of all, what's the dating expectations? Do you need to have your own crib? Do you need to have your own car?
Yeah.
Do you need to dress a certain way? Are you dating them? Are you taking them to your 5 stars, your 7 stars, your Capital Grills? Where y'all going? What y'all doing? Go halves? If it's a new date, I don't know, bros. I know some niggas on a new date is doing it.
That's what I mean.
Part of me,
do you go halves?
Part of me don't in certain situations, bro.
Like, what?
Think about the hold on.
Hey man, listen.
Hold on, chef.
Shot.
You say
it's not because a lot of niggas don't agree with you. I'm not saying I'm the
shot. If I'm taking a chick out, I'm paying for the date.
Think about this though. Think about this.
Yeah.
Or is the bitch taking you out?
That too.
That could be one.
But a lot of motherfuckers, and this is probably some crazy. I be on them dating sites.
Ooh.
A lot of motherfuckers, like I'm not talking outside of this world. Motherfuckers play them dating sites.
Yeah, you're not talking out of this realm. Go ahead.
My nigga, are you paying for those dates on them type of Jones? Because a lot of niggas, that's where they bagging these Jones from. You see the little commercials, we met on this, and 18 months later we're married. Oh damn.
So if you take a chick out tomorrow, you're not paying for the date?
I probably am for that. Yeah, yes. I am. That's just how I am. Yes. But some niggas look at that as some sucker shit sometimes though.
I mean,
some niggas, bro. I'm just.
Come
there
on,
are
man.
some niggas that think that way, bro. Like we not talking about. We know some niggas.
I mean, you're talking
gonna
about
be
first
like,
time
listen,
ever
shorty,
meeting
we
them,
splitting
yo,
this.
Nah.
Is there
even
something
then,
wrong
like,
with that?
If I'm asking you out, I can't see myself.
Have you ever been on a date with a shorty and she offered to pay, or she pulled, or you saw her reaching for her card as the bill came? But she's thinking like, damn, I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna act like I'm ready to pay for my shit anyway.
I don't remember.
Y'all ain't been on enough dates.
It's been so long. I don't remember.
But I'm just saying, like, that happens, dog. I've seen women do that where they don't know because they don't. The dating game is it's weird as shit.
Right.
Niggas ain't paying for dates out there every fucking night. You know how I mean? Dates niggas go on all the time now.
Right.
Niggas is out here going on dates every other fucking night.
Man, listen, I'm
You're
just,
paying for dates.
I'm paying for dates. Yeah.
If you taking a shorty out, if you asked her out.
If I'm taking you out, I'm paying for the date.
Is it cool to expect them to pay for half of their meal?
I'm not. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I just want to know.
I'm
Is it
really
something
hell no,
me.
that's not cool. That's some weird shit. If I
Some niggas think it's cool is what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
This could be the question of the week.
If I
for
can't
the
afford
guests.
to take you out on a date, right? I'm not taking you out on a date. Now, if that's already kind of communicated ahead of time, and she like, oh, don't, and she like, yeah, listen, straight up.
Niggas is out here doing that shit, nigga. Like,
Nigga, I'm broke.
Nigga, what?
And you got the power to change
So
that.
you got a dub.
Listen, what you, listen.
You got a dub on this? Like,
what you doing tonight? You trying to go do such and such? First of all, I'm not going to
First of all, you capping, nigga, because you might not even have it like that. Some niggas ain't even got it like that. They trying to take the joint of Sullivan's and Morton's.
Listen.
Some crazy.
No, this is what
Eddie
you're not
V's.
getting. No, this is what you're.
And get out there and that tab be 250. You be like, oh shit.
Hold on. Let me just get this point through.
Oh shit.
No, let me just get this point through. Hold on. What I'm saying is,
I'm not lying. That's all I'm saying.
This is already pre-negotiated. What I'm saying is, I'm not going out with a female, taking a female out. Then when it come time to pay, yo. You got your half on that? Like
that's because we
already talked about that before we went out. If I didn't really have it and she still wanted to do something, she like, I got it, don't worry about it, then cool.
All right, what you saying, Jeez?
Real niggas don't do that type of shit. They are gonna pay, but a lot of these shorties ain't dating real niggas. A lot of these shorties is dating some weirdos.
If you
and
go
niggas
out,
is asking for dubs, or niggas is wanting you to pay half and all that kind of shit.
Or they might be texting
nigga, I'm telling you what I know is happening, bro. That shit is happening, nigga. We're not.
Hold on. It's not his responsibility to automatically pay for that dinner. Like, I'm not on the side of that he has to that he
Man,
should.
some niggas believe that.
But for the expectation to automatically be assumed that a man's supposed to cover that, I'm not.
You know what it really comes down to? Let's keep it a bean.
What?
The joint you taking out.
Ooh.
That matters.
So
I'm about to. The joint you're taking out.
Okay.
On that date, depending on who she is, that matters.
Man, listen.
Nigga, don't get it twisted, nigga. We talked about dating up and dating down. If it's a 5 and you're taking her out, you might be okay with her pulling out her card.
So am I?
I'm not going to Sullivan's.
You might go to Sullivan's, but you might have got what you got, and she got what she got. Chef,
this topic is bothering me.
It's not, but you have to understand. You have to understand what's going on out here, my nigga. Like that shit is happening, bro.
That's not going to pay for
I
the
know
bill.
for a fact.
I
know for a fact some of the women that watch our show, that watch our podcast, will confirm with me that shit happens. Not every nigga that they date is out here paying for that tab.
But what I said,
and paying for dinner.
But listen, what I said was that was already discussed before they went out.
It's never discussed. The nigga asked them out and they agreed.
What
that shit
nigga is going to ask somebody out with no bread?
Somebody please tell this nigga, man. Please, somebody come in.
Yo, what's good with you tonight? Let's shoot down the Sullivans.
What you mean? It's you act like it doesn't happen.
All right, we go down Sullivan.
Niggas be trying to impress.
How are you impressing somebody going to Sullivan's and then the bill comes and you can't pay for it?
It's some niggas asking right there before the end of the day, are you coming back to the crib with me? And they say no.
So that's another. Boom.
That's
another one. So,
listen, shorty, I hope you got your half type shit.
Depending on what for dessert. It determines if you pay for dinner. Like,
I swear to God, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Man, listen,
I don't roll like that.
I'm not putting this on
I'm
you,
just
G's.
saying.
I got you.
But I am playing devil's advocate.
But there are people that's like,
yes, my nigga, you have to understand there are niggas that
I'm telling you
operate
straight
like
up,
that.
that's some clown.
That is some straight red nose, big flappy shoes type shit.
Like I said, only circumstances if I'm gonna keep it a being. If I'm broke and shorty like, damn, let's do something tonight. I'm like, nah, I really ain't got it to really do something tonight. And she like, nah, that's cool. Let's go out. I got it. That's fine. Cool. We can do that. But I'm not going to ask you to go somewhere, take you somewhere, and then we get there and a check come. And I'm like, yo, you got that?
All right, better question. Is it okay for the female that had to go half on that check to leave that nigga on red the next day?
I mean, it's probably okay for you to not date the nigga. But at the same time, man, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to say when you basing a relationship off of that kind of shit, bro.
Man,
like,
listen,
I'm gonna keep going back to that.
I mean, but it kind of like you kind of get a vibe on somebody like, fuck you, I ain't paying for your meal
No. But when you,
man, what happened to being a man, man?
What's that guy?
What happened to being a fucking man?
I get that, but
I mean,
some women ain't gonna care about
it's
that.
2020, man. Some females want to pay for their own shit.
Yeah, like we said, like some women is getting to the bag.
Prime
like,
example,
all right, nigga,
some
whatever.
females want to pay for their own shit because they
You're
don't
not
want you
understanding
no,
the
they
principle.
don't want you expecting nothing
You're not
from them.
understanding the principle of what I'm saying.
I understand it 100%.
I'm saying don't call and arrange to do shit if you can't fund the bill.
Facts.
Now, if Shorty asks you to do something and you say, man, I ain't really got it like that right now.
And then they say to pay.
And then she say, I got it, don't worry about it. That's different. But you talking about a nigga setting something up and going to do something that they can't afford to pay for.
That's why you keep saying talk about it ahead of time. I feel where you're coming from now. But I'm just letting you know, on that other side of that fence, there are niggas that do that kind of shit, bro. Like that's
a clown.
Absolutely.
That's a clown.
Because if you try and date her, you gotta pay. Like you should pay for that first day. You should go out try and treat her for sure.
I mean, listen, if you going on a date with a female, you should be paying point blank. Period.
But let's keep it a beam. Let's keep it a beam. Motherfuckers don't even want to go on dates no more.
What are they doing? Netflix and chill?
Netflix and chill.
I ain't gonna lie. I still rather go on a date, bro. Like I'd rather go on a dope ass date.
No, not me. I'm guy.
You a Netflix and chill?
I don't mind kicking it in the crib. Yeah, my wife hates it.
But yeah, you married though. I'm saying like you talking about dating. I'm talking about
she still wants to
dating.
go out.
Like,
I be on some.
But geez, you like to go out and do stuff.
I like to be out. I don't like to be in the house. I'm not an in the house type of nigga, dog.
Most dudes is
Oh.
They feel like their best option to getting what they want is Netflix and chill.
Oh yeah, I mean if that's what you looking for, if they went, but you gotta also mix it up, man. You gotta go on a dates, man. You gotta do shit, have fun, explore shit, man. Get out the house, man.
I agree with that.
No, 100%.
Like, nigga, life is outside, nigga. You can't live inside them walls, man.
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
you can't
get
go
outside.
on no motherfucking dates if you ain't got a motherfucking check.
They said there's no romance without finance. You gotta have your paper right.
Exactly.
I don't really think that's the issue. No, is it an issue anymore?
Hell yeah, nigga. You got it. Listen, everybody's broke for real. Not everybody, but nigga.
I mean, not broke.
Society
but like,
makes you broke, nigga. You buying fine things, you doing all that, but yeah, there's no romance without finance. You gotta have some money
if you
to
can't
be able to have fun.
I'm not saying you gotta do no extra shit and take care of a female and do all that, but if you can't treat a female to a nice steak dinner, you can't do certain things as a man, then get your motherfucking hustle up, nigga.
Oh, you talking real heavy tonight? Okay.
Like, I mean, I don't.
That shit,
listen up,
this
niggas.
shit got me disgusted.
Listen the fuck up.
But you shouldn't be, because their expectation is different than yours. It is what it is. Some people really
man.
like when you are saying this. I promise you, there's dudes out there that are really like you tripping, nigga. Like
I
don't even know.
Don't agree. Don't agree at all, my nigga. Like what? Hell no. If she ain't giving me them draws, I know some niggas that go on dates at all. They said, nigga, I ain't going on no fucking date. Like, you ain't gonna buy no drinks? No. I'm like, damn. Like.
That's insane.
You ain't going nothing,
hey, man.
and but they still get them. And I'm
That's
like,
insane.
okay, that's just what
the
you
fact
do.
That it's even working is insane.
I mean, it works for some niggas and whatever, depends on what you're doing out here. But it's like if that's what you want to build on, then hey, go for it, man.
But that's the difference between us and the younger generation too. Probably like the younger generation probably don't move the same way. Like they probably don't even look at it like that. Like, bro, just the whole idea of the DM. Like you gotta think. Like I was saying earlier. Like there's probably 50 DMs for one chick, and you trying to DM. So I can see why these dates really be 30 minutes. Like,
hey, man.
I got 50 DMs, nigga. You one of 3 dates.
If you
today.
give me a 30-minute date, I'm
like you one of 3 dates
what?
today. Like that's kind of how they move.
Nah, I need a whole evening.
The bottom line is, like I said, man, it's okay to go halves with your significant other on shit, you know, bills, dates, etc. But like if you're trying to set a situation up with a new female or something in the beginning, make sure you be a man, man. Be
it's
a man.
Still called courting.
That's why you know.
Court your lady, man.
Yeah, court your lady, man.
Court your lady, man.
Some niggas be so worried about that cutty afterwards. Like, listen,
your lady, man.
Some niggas equate, if I'm paying, you fucking.
And that's a good point, because some niggas do think like
they
that.
They think immediately if this
they think
that shows that they're not really looking for a relationship.
Some niggas think you a sucker if you pay for a date or treat
you ain't
a
getting
lady
no
or
cheeks.
something,
Yeah.
and you ain't getting no cheeks. But really, them niggas is suckers.
Facts.
Straight up.
What if you know shorty out here giving up the cheeks though?
Facts.
But a shorty could be giving cheeks up, but that don't mean she gonna give cheeks up to you right now.
You're right. That is 100% right. But how is that really gonna make you feel deep down when you know you just
make you?
When you know when you hold on, Buck.
I gotta get this out, dude, bro. I gotta get this out. I gotta get this out, bro. I got to, because that just sounds crazy to me. Like,
absolutely.
I don't give a damn how many motherfuckers she slept with, bruh. Nigga, the expectation should never be that you should automatically get the buns, nigga. You don't.
That is not
like that. Whoa, no,
whoa,
like
whoa.
I'm just saying, like you can, but to make it feel like you automatically deserve the buns.
I'm playing chef's role tonight, nigga.
Like to make you feel like you're just saying, like,
no, nigga, I'm not.
Nigga, you know how that even sounds? Like, bro, that sounds crazy to me.
It sounds crazy, but that's how
hold on. That's what I'm trying to tell this nigga.
Me.
Listen, I understand. We all don't think that way, absolutely. But we know niggas that think that way, bro.
We also,
like, why are we acting like that kind of thinking is just
the simple fact
so
that
off the wall? When I know a lot of niggas that operate like that.
I understand this. Also, we live in a smaller town. And more of a regional area. So like you said, you might take a chick out and you already know two niggas that's currently hitting it.
How you gonna feel at the end of that date when you blew that $200 check?
I'm not mad about it.
She has no obligations to me, bro.
I'm not mad about it.
She has no obligations to me.
I'm not mad about it.
Are y'all only saying that because we gonna take me out this chat right now?
Just listen to
because I feel like if behind closed doors, y'all niggas is not saying that.
You're saying because I know this bitch is giving butt up, she has to give it to me. Like,
I'm not saying you gotta think that way, but niggas do think that way. Like,
that's insane.
It's not insane because we know a lot of niggas that think that way.
Man, listen.
Man, that's crazy to me.
I'm not pressed.
Like,
I'm not pressed about pussy
because I know
though. To be honest with you,
with this nigga.
I ain't pressed about it.
Like that sounds crazy.
I ain't pressed about it.
I didn't say. Listen, I didn't say nothing.
If I wanted to take the chick out, I took the chick out with no expectations.
You brought up
on me getting cheeks at the end of the night.
My nigga,
if it went well, and we end up going back and doing our thing.
You just said you know two niggas that are currently bombing. And you taking her out.
So just because listen, but just because you know that doesn't make her obligated to make you the third dude. Like, did you hear what you're saying? I know you're nailing these two dudes, so you're obligated.
Why y'all gonna make me look like this? So take me out
niggas never, bro. So niggas never
make me look like the bad guy out here.
Niggas never.
That sounds insane.
No, hold on.
I know niggas.
We about
to
wrap this up, but so niggas never took a chick out that they knew niggas who was bombing or bombed before.
And you paid and you ain't getting, and it was your hug at the end of the night? You thought you was going to bomb, nigga.
But you not necessarily.
Yes, you did.
Bro.
That's why you took her the fuck out. Yo, stop it, man.
So you bombed everything. You bombed everything.
Hold on.
Speak your mind, bro. Speak your mind.
If you took a joint out, first of all, you just took a shorty out that you know two of your men are bombing currently. Okay. So you have the expectation that you're going to bomb.
My man's.
You know, not your man. All right, let's clear that up.
I just don't think
you know two niggas in general.
Right now, bro.
Please, all right. If I'm crazy,
Shorty,
I'm
you
crazy.
were obligated to make me be the third.
I didn't say Shorty was obligated. I said your expectation. First of all, you think at the end of that night, I'm about to bomb this too. And hug, good night.
No,
you're feeling some type of way. If you took her the fuck out and you paid for the date, you're lying.
Mental warfare.
You're lying.
There's a mental aspect to this.
Come on, cuz.
There's a mental. If you really like the shorty, it might not even be in your best benefit to bomb that night.
First of all, if you really like her, you're not even going after her if you know two niggas is bombing.
Why not?
Why? Is she off?
Why
is she
not?
off limits?
Have you ever went after
Is
a
she
shorty?
off limits? I just want to know. Does that make you off limits? Because two of your homies
Damn,
bomb?
because
like
not your
trying to make me look
homies,
bad,
just
man.
two people you know is bombing. What's that mean? Why does that make you have to bomb?
I guess
or
just...
you can't like the chick.
So because she's getting bombed, so you're not allowed to like her?
I didn't say you weren't allowed to like her. I didn't say that.
I don't know.
This idea is gotten crazy, but I didn't say that. All I said is, if you're taking this shorty out and you go spend $200,
It's not about
dinner,
what you
I don't give a
spend.
damn what you spend. It ain't about the money.
Hold on, can I finish?
Go ahead, brother. I apologize.
$200 dinner.
Right.
You know two niggas is bombing. She's sexy as shit. She looking sexy at dinner. You got on your Sunday's best, the best oils, best smell good. You know, you went and seen Blade or, you know, Sharp or somebody got straight
and at the end of the night, she gives you a fist
And
bump.
at the end of the night, she blew it up on you too. Boom, you know what I mean? Good night. Talk to you later. Yeah, boom. Nigga, you gonna be tight as shit, nigga. Cause she probably done hit one of them niggas up that you know is bombing.
So
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, please, yo.
You feel like you warmed the engine up.
Bro, you're going to feel some type of way. That's all I was trying to get across.
You done warmed up that cutty for the next man.
Nigga, that leftovers, my man is trashing them leftovers in that fridge. I'm gonna take mine to go. I saved you some. Come on, man.
Yeah. She at the table texting the nigga. Why she at the table?
I ain't saying she doing all I just said.
Y'all
niggas said niggas want to feel some way. Oh, that's crazy thinking. No, I'm just saying niggas is gonna feel some type of way, bro.
Listen,
I know a lot of niggas out there.
You don't always have to bomb a shorty every date. You're not gonna bomb a shorty.
That ain't the expectation. But you brought up the fact that you knew she was bombing a couple niggas. Like that changes the whole.
Scenario you just brought up is what changed my mind a little bit.
I did paint that picture.
Of just knowing that she's sleeping with two other dudes. I know.
I'm just saying it ain't on my. It ain't
that she didn't let you.
When I'm saying ain't based off my personal experience, but I know a couple midnight mercenaries. Yeah, I mean,
listen.
And me being around them, I be seeing what really be going on, and like niggas is taking Jones out, and the midnight mercenaries coming through after the day,
batting cleanup.
Yeah. But that don't. Ooh. But I also seen that happen, and then I also seen a nigga that started dating that chick end up being married with that chick and with her.
And the mercenary got kicked to the curb.
Yeah.
Hey man.
And the mercenary was salty.
Hey man.
Because that nigga was taking her out on dates and doing the extra shit.
Well, he was just laying the pipe for a while.
That answers the age-old question.
Don't get it fucked up. The side nigga or the nigga that's out here laying pipe.
He has
and all
feelings.
That, he gets hurt when that chick eventually leaves.
Yes, he has feelings too.
So that's why I said
you have feelings. Sir.
It might seem like you're a sucker in the beginning,
right?
But if you like that joint and you ended up bagging that joint and everybody else got pushed to the curb. Who won? She might have took that dinner home and the midnight mercenary
basically what Shaq's saying, you gotta persevere through that second stage for a while.
You gotta get through that second stage.
If you get through that shit and you stay consistent,
you got a chance.
She's yours forever.
This episode was crazy, man.
Let's
wrap this shit up, man.
Before we wrap it up, you answer the age-old question. You know that, right?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You answer the age-old question. You can turn a hoe into a housewife. Yo, so we gonna leave on that note.
Yo, like, subscribe, share, comment.
Keep supporting.
Fuck with us, man.
Take me out this chat, man. Like G said, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what time it is, man. We gonna get up out of here. Dollar Boy,
take me out. Stab one of you niggas.